Gemini, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louvre here at The Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 20th to the 31st of January. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Gemini, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Three of Swords, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups in reverse, okay? So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with pain. Either you're feeling pain right now, or you could be dealing with someone who's feeling this pain, but I feel like this is you because it is your challenge. We're gonna find out more about why this is happening in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. I feel like somebody here in the past could have said to you, or you could have said to this person, look, I don't know if I can be with you. This definitely had a lot to do with someone from your past. I do feel a very strong energy here of rejection in the past. We're gonna find out why this happened, and we're gonna get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Swords, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Nine of Wands. So in the present moment, there is a strong energy here of wanting to make plans to move forward. I am also getting that somebody here is not giving up on this. I do feel like this is you. You may be saying to yourself, I'm not giving up on this person. I'm not giving up on this situation. Many of you right now are feeling alone and isolated. You're feeling alone and isolated, and you don't want to be in this energy anymore, okay? The good news is that Mercury is going to be going out of retrograde on January 18th. So your ruler, once your ruler, which is Mercury in astrology, goes direct, you're going to feel this release. Okay, so don't worry. There's no need to be stressed out. We're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna get more information for you. Okay. Now, in the near future, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Hangman. So in the near future, there is this strong energy of you moving forward. It's like, I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to move to the next phase of my life. Something here may hold you back, and you need to be consciously aware of this to avoid being held back. And we're going to talk more about this in a moment when I clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups here in reverse. So the King of Cups here in reverse is talking about somebody here who has withdrawn from you. Because the Ten of Swords is at the bottom of that and it's in reverse, it's indicating to me that something here that you thought was done is not completely over yet, okay? So let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is clarified by the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Your biggest challenge here, Gemini, has a lot to do with the fact that you really want to be with this person. You really want to be with them. Not only do you just want to be with them, you want to have a new beginning with them, and you also want to have a long-term commitment that's stable with them, and you want to cooperate with this person. And that's going to be your biggest challenge, to come out of this place of pain, sadness, hurt, and try to find a way to have some sort of new beginning with this person, okay? With the Fool here. So that's gonna be your biggest challenge between now and the end of the month. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Hangman, the Death, and the Emperor. So So in the recent past, something here stagnated between you and this person. The communication stagnated. There could have been a lack of communication here in the past. Things may have felt one way but appeared to be another way. And this had a lot to do with something here that happened between you and this person. Tell me more about the Four of Cups in the recent past for Gemini. So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands. You have the Star and the Magician. So in the recent past, there was this expectation. We're going to have a future together. We're going to get married. We're going to be together forever. We're going to be, you know, in a successful relationship. But somebody here started to become less and less interested in the past. And this is why there was a lot of this uncertainty. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands. Somebody here in the past was very on and off, okay? So again, even though there was this belief that you were going to have a beautiful, you know, future together, things were going to be successful, communication started to lag. Things started to become less and less clear. A Tower moment happened. Possibly somebody here was on and off and in and out with you. At the beginning, it was great, but then it started to not be consistent. And that's what I see here happened in the past. Now, in the present moment, no matter what is going on, you're not giving up on this, okay? You're not giving up on it. It's like, I'm not giving up on this. I want to move forward with this person. I want to have a new beginning. I just want things to go back to being the way they were, okay? And not the way they were in the past, but going back to the way or the idea that you wanted them to be. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords in the present moment. What is the important message for Gemini with the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Devil. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Judgment. This situation that you're involved in right now is really making you think, Gemini. It's really making you think while you're alone, feeling isolated, alone, not feeling support by people, feeling isolated, feeling like nothing is working out in your life. You're trying to make sense of why this person left you, why you ended up being in this toxic situation. Some of you right now, okay, this isn't for everyone, but for some of you, you are in this position where you're doing something that's not healthy to cope with the situation. Okay, that's what I see happening here in the present moment. So how can you have this new beginning? What is the important message about this new beginning? Because what Spirit is telling you right now, Gemini, this new beginning is possible. It is actually possible, but there's something here that you need to maybe be aware of in order for it to happen. So what is the important message here? You have the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, and you have the Eight of Wands. So in the present moment, the Chariot and the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands, okay, has a lot to do with communicating with this person. Now that Mercury is going to be going direct, okay, I would give it from the 20th to the 31st. And there's a reason why I did the readings from the 20th to the 31st, because it's a new beginning. The real new beginning is happening now on the 20th, because we had Mars retrograde and we had Mercury retrograde. We never really got to enjoy or had a clear understanding, understanding and overstanding of what our new year is like. What do we want our new year to be like? So what Spirit is saying in the present moment, as much as you don't want to give up on this situation, and there's a very strong energy here of being sad, wanting to move forward, wanting to be happy, even if this isn't about a specific person, maybe it's about something that happened to you and you just want to get out of this place of feeling alone and being isolated, you need to communicate with someone here to have a new beginning. And this may be you communicating with yourself and telling yourself, hey, this is what I have planned moving forward. If this has something to do with someone else, which I feel like it does, because it does have a lot to do with new love here in the past that started, that may have never really got off the ground. Chariot, you want to move forward, right? And you want to have this new beginning. It is going to require you to speak up. Okay? And now that Mercury is going direct, that's something that Spirit is calling you and asking you to do. Okay, so let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, something here is not moving forward. We're going to talk about that for you to see what is going to allow you to move forward? Why would there be stagnation? How can you look at this situation, Gemini, from a different perspective in order to be able to get to this place? There's something here about goals. Like you have a goal in the near future. You want to move on from this. Temperance, King of Swords, and the Page of Cups. In the near future, I see you starting over again. Okay, I see you, if there was issues between you and someone here, which clearly there was because your challenge is the Three of Swords, there needs to be some sort of healing and forgiveness here. That means forgiving this person for what they did to you, forgiving this person for maybe, you know, not living up to your standard the way that you wanted them to. And the Temperance here is about being patient with yourself, being grounded, meditating, and really going within. Think logically about this situation, because it's kind of like a panic room. You know, when you're in a panic room and, you know, they have, I don't know if you have this in your country, but in my country, there is this room that you go into, okay? And they put you in a dark room. I have never done it before, but I've, I wanted to try it. Anyways, so they put you in this room and it's like a panic room, and you go inside and they lock you in the room from the outside. And you got to figure out how to get out of that room from being locked inside. And they don't help you. You got to figure it out yourself. So I kind of feel like this is what's happening in the near future for you. If you're grounded and you're patient with yourself and you're logical about this situation, you're not going to feel tied up. You're not going to feel like you can't move forward, but you have to be logical, okay? I know it hurts. I know it's painful. I know this person may have done something to you that really affected you, but this is a test. This is a test, okay? And I do feel in the near future you're going to be generous with this person or generous with yourself, not because you're the fool, but because you're in this place of wanting to clear that energy. You want to clear that pain. You want to clear that trauma, because that, Gemini, is what is actually going to allow you to move forward. The Three of Wands. What is this goal that you want to achieve? There's something big here that you want to achieve in the near future. Let's see if there's an important message here about that. The Empress, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. You don't want to let go of this person. In the near future, in fact, I don't feel like you will. I feel like you and this person are going to end up being together again. I feel like you and this person are going to grow from this and nurture each other from this. And this has a lot to do with forgiveness. It has a lot to do with being logical and not being overwhelmed by your emotions. Okay, and that is why somebody here has disconnected from you temporarily, because you're learning how to overcome that. You're learning how to harness your emotions and transmute the negative energy that you may be facing. Okay, so let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? The advice here is the Nine of Swords. You have the Two of Swords and you have the King of Swords. Your biggest piece of advice here is to take time out to be on your own. There's a reason why you're alone. There's a reason why you feel isolated. It doesn't mean that you're never going to be loved again. It doesn't mean that you're never going to see this person again. It doesn't mean that you're never going to talk to them again. This period of time that you're going through is a time of reflection. You're coming out of a period of reflection. Gemini, when you know your ruler, Mercury is retrograde, it means it's time to reflect. Unless you were born with Mercury retrograde in your chart, Mercury retrograde is not a time to start anything new or to advance in any sort of way, unless you're a Mercury retrograde baby. Okay. And there's only like 1% of them out there. So this is about you learning. Okay. Especially now, because Mercury retrograde is going to be over. This is about learning not to be in this place of anxiousness, being in this place of anxiety and fear, and allowing that to take you over. Allow yourself time to recoup. Allow yourself to go inside and think about things, because we don't do that often. Oftentimes we live in a society where it's about go, 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 do, 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 do. And Spirit is saying, give yourself a chance. Don't be overwhelmed by your feeling, because this will pass. Whatever it is you're going through, this negativity, it will pass. It's not going to be there forever. You're going to move on from this. But give yourself the time to sit down and think logically before you move forward and make any sort of decisions, okay? It is a period of, rethinking things and being logical. Because there's a reason why you're in this situation, and Spirit is trying to show you why, okay? So Gemini, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.